Hey, folks, I'm Mysterious JG.
I'm Zerfall.
I'm going to grab a drink of water and let Zerfall talk for a minute.
Yeah, apparently we're doing an episode of Laughing or something.
What? All right, so yeah, let's check on something Zerfall and I were wondering about off screen. Can we ever call him? Can't call Geezer here.
Now the FAQ says, anytime you're in the mood for a bad pun, call Giza.
And
Giza?
he will fail you.
Yeah, I don't know that, he's called Geezer in this, but he's called Giza in the FAQ.
He's the Giza. Grandmaster Giza. Our people who got trapped inside cocoons by monsters are on the second floor.
Oh,
I
they
thought
still
were-
kept some of
Yeah,
them.
but they were trapped in a spaceship. However, we can't cut the cocoon's fibers using the tools at our disposal. We need you to rescue Grandma What's-Her-Face, who will then be able to help you rescue Puku, who will then be able to... We had a mineral known as Cosmostone. We're a little ahead of the game here. Someone might make us a weapon capable of slicing through those cocoons. Possibly, or maybe that wouldn't accomplish anything at all.
The men in this town fought bravely against the invading monsters, but the enemy's strength was too overwhelming. We couldn't drive them away. I'm wondering if Blacksmith Raban and Marley might have a solution.
He might. Where's Marley? Give us a little hand with that, maybe. Right name
It's next to Sky Tower.
Where is Sky Tower? I don't know. Granny Marumi may know the origin of the meteors that struck our town. More then again, she might not.
No, but she's in one of the cocoons. These aren't round at all. They are oblong.
I'm curious about this.
This is like calling a rectangle a rhombus.
Although we tried to grab as many of the cocoons as possible, most of the men trapped inside of them were stolen away by the ugly monsters.
Oh, maybe they're not as ugly as you think on the inside.
I don't know about that.
We lugged those heavy cocoons into the house for safekeeping, but we have no idea who's inside each one of them individually. We do know that old lady Mirumi got captured inside one of them.
Yep. You know, I don't mean to be, negative, but I'd say that everyone who is, you quote, rescued has long since suffocated inside these cocoons. Cargo 13 is trapped in each and every one.
Lots of meteors. Oh, go ahead.
Lots of meteors fell from the sky that night. Dad told me to hide, but when I checked outside the next morning, my father was missing. Hey, can you tell me where he's gone? I'm really worried.
And we walk away without a word.
No.
Tough luck, sister.
Well, at least we found the next part of the...
Wash your face. Yeah, we know what we're meant to be doing. We're just finding that blacksmith again.
Yes, this man was in the last video, / woman, I don't know.
Go!
Yeah, stop it, it hurts.
Shut up, we're faster!
My master is furious that the meteor monsters damaged his home. However, that doesn't give him the right to take it out on that poor girl. Oh my god! He's beating a woman with a stick? Japan?
This is no thicker than his thumb, man.
Oh, you're right. That's fine then.
This is the girl.
Oh, Avatar, it is I, Kushuela. I started my journey to find my memory.
Hopefully, repeated blows to the head will jog it.
Along the way, I got waylaid by that dirty slave trader Dogler. I ended up here, and now the master works me from dawn till dusk.
Oh, so you're
Wait,
like
so
a
everyone on the
vampire.
other continent complained about the slave trader, but then everyone on this continent was just hiring slaves.
Well, we've come to Sasquatch, so they have a bunch of eggs, and they're all racist.
If I stop for even a tiny break, these cruel people beat me black and blue.
What? Why don't I work for my freedom? When do I have to... Wait a minute, what the hell? Think about this for a second, sir. So this woman's a slave. Her master's beating us in front of her, and apparently we're like, well, why don't you work harder? And that way you can become free. Are you apparently the Avatar is like looking away in disgust, but the Wolfman is taking over our party. It's like he's totally pro-slavery.
He's a product of his times.
That's true. We can't judge him on that criteria. I mean, you know, he wrote the Wolf Declaration of Independence, so we can't just criticize him for his other views.
Besides, they want money, not labor, and how would I earn pearls in bondage?
Well, I don't know.
Well, there's a few ways. You're still gonna take a beating, though.
Do you happen to have any spirit change lying around, Avatar? Sob, sob.
Cheers.
Change. We have tons of money. What? Ease up on her. Or set her free. Don't be crazy. I'll beat this wench like a red-headed stepchild if it pleases me.
And it does. I only need one hand to operate this cane. The other hand's free for you know what.
If she was smart, she'd be making lots of money in bondage.
Jesus.
In fact, I'll drive her this hard till she dies if I have a mind. But yeah, I'll grant her freedom on one condition.
Oh, good. He's reasonable. I thought he was just a jerk, but he's actually going to be a reasonable guy here.
Give me 5,000 pearls and she's all yours.
Nah. What do we want her for? This game is kind of dark, man. It's like, nah.
I suppose you're one of them liberals. Your ideas. Other folks' money. Yep, lazy some bitches with nothing who want to rob us working stiffs. Thanks, Obama.
German Obama. And it's like, well, you know, maybe we just, like, if you get to this point in the game, you like 5,000 gold would have bought us 5 of what is currently the best weapon for our main character in this town, so.
Oh, you'd play that sum of money for a mere slave? Why is that?
Well, as it happens, I own lots of slaves, so.
Oh, well, we made a bargain. Come, woman, you're free now. Wait. We bought her.
I had to say, hold on, this is a ripoff. She's not
She's
free.
just going to go to another town and get turned into a slave again.
Avatar, I'm free, really free, thanks, I'm so happy.
And Avatar's like, no, that's not the agreement I had with this guy.
Avatar, I've heard so much about you from people here and there. We're sort of alike, too, Avatar. You came from another planet, and well, I'm just alone in this crummy world, but you're alone, too, right?
No, I got friends like the Wolfman, the Ice Princess back there. She's got a whip. Nobody's whipping her. Unless she's like a switch.
Am I right? Tell me. Oh, I thought wrong. Well,
Oh, he
He
actually
answered
said, no,
for
I'm
us.
not alone.
well, I just assumed. I didn't know that you and Gabu had a thing. I'm
Yeah,
not here to judge.
Shouldn't assume it makes an ass out of you.
It's like, look, just because, you know, it's like, Gabu and I have, like, a thing going, and it's fine. And, you know, you can't judge us for being gay or, you know, into interspecies stuff. I like different species, same gender. What can I say?
But here you stand, surrounded by people who follow you everywhere, so I will just continue my journey. Certainly, I will find people someday.
Wait, why is she not joining us? I don't get it.
Because she wants people to follow her. Now that she's tasted freedom, she wants to be the master.
But who said she's tasted freedom? That's another thing. Well, you know, from the change in music, I'm sure this is thematically important, but
Waiting for me. In the meantime, I'm happy I got to see you, Avatar. Let's meet again, Avatar.
yeah, I have no doubt that's going to happen.
Someplace.
In every plot town in the game. And the old man's like, will you free me too? And we're like, no, we don't know you personally.
What? You let little Kushela go free? My, that's so wonderful.
This is the first time I've laid eyes on strangers as kind as you people.
Get the fuck out of my house.
You're so kind. Oh man, I hope
5,000 gold. Or shells.
Oh, we found the copper armor. It's
You'll never
actually
take me
armor.
alive, Kappa.
I was gonna say it's actually the armor of a policeman.
It's a police officer. It's Officer Gilman. You know, I have his claws and his armor. There you go, copper armor. Ooh, and the copper armor gets him 69 defense. Hey.
Nice. Super.
Super. Hey, come back, slave girl. If we went into that house already. Although, wait a minute. Maybe we just talked
This
to
was
people.
the item.
No, the item shop. So how did we go to this place? How did we not go to this place before? Well, whatever.
Because I was confused by what it meant by in the north. It meant the northmost town out of a group of towns that you can't do anything. Can we put a rope on this thing now? It's got no.
It was huge. That's what she said. Can we get help from Quick? Can we get help from Geezer?
Not in town. So are we able to go north now? Is that what's going on?
Not without going back into town. Yeah, but we can instantly warp to the north end of town. Although, actually, no, it's the east end of town. No, not...
No, there's a, Oh, did you want to hear a pun? I've been a Joker for down 75 years. He said it was 60 years before.
I love his bubble hat.
He's just like the Joker. He doesn't keep his story straight. That little old joke meister me, I up roaming these tsunami-soaked lands. I picked up material from far and wide, from folks hereabout and yonder. Did you know I was a field athlete? Yeah, this old man did the high jump. Every time I lined up, it scared me to death, but I got over it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, does your tummy hurt from hee-hawing so loudly?
You know, hee-haw's funnier than this guy.
Oh yeah, want to hear another one?
Sure. Let's just round out the video this way. We're 12 minutes in.
A monster bit off the whole left side of this fellow I know. I went to see him in the hospital, and he's all right now. The end.
Tip your waiters. Let's get one more, and then we'll move on.
Hey, if you folks need a huge boat to rescue tsunami victims,
no,
too soon, buddy.
No, whoa, yeah, I know Gilbert Gottfried can tell you what happens when you make fun of tsunamis.
I know a fellow who might be able to help.
See, I'm kind of impressed because the guys who translated this, I mean, I'm sure these are not literal translations of whatever he's saying in Japanese.
How was that? A good one.
Waka waka waka.
Hey, I got 1 million of them. My well never runs dry. Call me for a laugh.
Well, he's been used for more often than Piggy. Well, it's not true. Alright, Flappy.
So apparently if you go west and south a little bit, there might be another...
Oh, look, we turned into the shell. South and west. Oh, well, there you go. Alright.
Guess what that one's called?
Well, what was this one called?
This one was called...
North.
La Mille.
So this one's going to be called the West Town.
You're not that far off.
Flappity flap flap flappity flap flap flapping down the trail. Flap. It's called Goat City, USA.
Those fraud goats.
Fraud goats, more like. Seaman Temple. Crank it with ease. Real estate, 23 shells southeast. Real estate?
It's actually not real estate that you can buy. It's just an estate that's real. Not like Count Pricky's estate.
Hey, it's Westside. Is this like, are we going to meet the Kings and they're going to... We have to do quests for them before we can get into New Vegas? No, that was pretty sad. Oh, I'm thinking of a voice for this. This is Westside, a town made famous by its special Largo moosh.
This large cowbell is the symbol of our town. Ain't it magnifico? Gwahaha, I'm an old man.
Stars on the midnight ranges.
The weird thing is all these monsters from Shell Island all have different accents all the time and stuff, but like they all live on the same island. They should sound similar at least.
Should all sound like Waka. Granny Marge, who lives in this village, is one of the famous Four Sisters. She's quite knowledgeable, so if you're looking for answers, check with her. Sleep, my little doggies, in that light so strange.
Welcome to my inn. It's the finest little whorehouse in Texas.
Stars of the midnight rain.
So this town was not affected at all by alien cocoon monsters. I like
I'm thinking this town is in league with the cocoon monsters. I think they're hiding the cocoon monsters.
After the meteors fell, I heard that LaMille meant an even worse disaster. Shudder. Wow, I hope nothing so horrible happens to us. Drops. It's interesting that she had like this. It actually is showing the little side thing when you go inside the house.
The little side thing?
Yeah, that you just passed under. When you were inside the house,
like
it actually still showed it as part of the house.
Oh.
The attention to detail is amazing, even though you can't interact with it at all.
Nice. You are correct, sir. This is the Largo Moose Ranch. You're welcome to browse around, son. But please do not disturb the beasties come milking time.
Hey, these are all bulls!
Bee-moo, bee-moo.
Ba-moo, ba-moo.
I'd like to know what the translators were thinking with ba-moo.
Maybe that's the sound that cows make in Japanese. They
I
go
think...
boom.
Well, I was taught in school that roosters...
What do those signs say?
Roosters in Germany go kikeriki instead of cock-a-doodle-doo. That's what they say. But I'm thinking like in the game, whatever the Japanese word for moo is, they added a B to the front of it. The Smiling Ranch. It's Smiling Bob's Ranch. I'm Jolly Bob.
Lady Marge, one of the 4 famous sisters of this region, lives in this town.
I see, I see. See, I'm getting my southern accents confused with my western accents. I see the bridge to Dorado City got washed out, boy. I say, yes, we will rebuild it, but we're worried that we received no messages from our neighbors over there, over yonder, boy. You understand what I'm saying? It's going right over your head there, boy. You suppose something awful has happened, same as in the mill.
Hmm.
I see, I'm worried about that. Did we talk to this guy?
It seems that LaMille to the northeast has fallen to a cruel fate.
I'm not from around here.
He doesn't look like he is. He doesn't look like the other people in town.
Okay, don't get defensive.
I'm just saying.
Welcome to the item shop. How may I help you? Would you like a look?
There's a bazooka!
Bazooka?
I bet you that's a one-time use item.
I bet you it is. You want to buy one anyway?
Maybe. Huh? Bazooka.
Bazooka. I wonder if we can use it as an ingredient in medicine. I'm going to assume we don't want to buy a bazooka right now.
Perhaps not.
But it sounded like you were looking it up, so...
Well, I tried to look it up. It doesn't say one-time use, but it doesn't say it's not one-time use.
We had a bridge that led to Dorado City east of here, but the great tsunami washed it away. Yes, we've had a rough go of it.
Now everyone looks like the guy I thought that looked different. Our fine fodder grass is why the Largo Muche are so excellent and delicious.
Just added that little bit of detail there.
Well, they make great milk, but they also make great steaks.
Welcome to the equipment shop. I'm gonna help you nail Shell Sword we already got. Ripper Whip we already got. Silver Cross Diamond Staff. And Buster Wolf Bow. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the equipment shop. How may I help you? Oh, so Babu can get copper armor too, so might as well buy some of that.
Yeah.
Oh, the copper armor, if you want one of these, it'll cost you 130 pearls. Got a white robe for our lady friend. Large shield we can buy for the avatar. Although I think we might already have one of those. And a stew pot, which don't do no good for nobody. Y'all come back now, you hear? Let's go ahead and get this stuff equipped before we can forget it. Before we can set it and forget it. Hey, the avatar's got something in every hand. It wasn't meant to be funny. Welcome to the stamp booth. Explanations, things collected
right.
end.
I forgot there's secret stamps all over the place.
Please collect stamps one after the other from now on, because you certainly haven't been doing it so far.
It's gonna...
We had a bridge that led to Dorado City. Used to hear but.
So we're gonna find this Marge.
Large Marge? It's a really huge cowbell, the size of which might fit a 50-ton bovine. I've got a fever. The only prescription is more 50-ton cowbell. There, I said it. I'm not proud. So, Large Marge is supposed to be in town somewhere, or?
Yeah, I think there's... I don't know if we've gone to this one house right here. Down to the right.
This one?
No, yeah, we've been there. Yeah, she's knowledgeable. Where's this Granny Marge?
Maybe that's her right there.
We already know about this cowbell.
The only prescription is more... Yeah.
Because apparently... Oh, wait. Northeast corner. There's a house behind a house.
Oh, was that the fire shield I see amongst your items? That must mean...
Oh, wait, no, she's Granny. She's old. You're a legendary hero of the fire shield? My word, stranger. Gee, if the fire shield hero is traversing this world again, won't you please explain to Jade? I mean, if you feel at liberty, I'll do all I can to help defend Sheldorado from Jade. Avatar spoke to Marge at length. Oh, sorry, this is the narration.
Avatar spoke to Marge at length regarding events leading up to the present.
Even warning her that Jethro wants to become a rock star. Oh, that's terrible, yes, but who could have possibly seen this coming? You stroll into my home out of nowhere, dragging it behind you like a pup dog. This very moment, the Orosphere ought to be sealed underneath Dorado City. How could it possibly wind up? Well, I heard what you just said, Avatar. But this is incredulous. Incredulous? You mean it doesn't believe things easily? So hear my story while I ponder solutions. 5 people on Sheldorado have a responsibility to safeguard the Orosphere, and apparently you are not them. I'm Marge 1. Others charged with this task include my 3 sisters. Mirumi resides in Lamille. Colcutt's in San Dorado, and Ebel lives far east of here. We report the Great Gnome, our father, who is also Sheldorado's primary sage. If I do say so myself, other sages claim to be the primary sage, but we're loyal to our father. Our job is to ensure that the Orosphere remains sealed under Dorado City. Given this development, now I'm wondering about the destroyed bridge. Maybe all of these attacks are related to Fat Badger, you, and the Orosphere. Could be. So, that it? All I know here in Westside is that I can't cross the bridge to Dorado City. I can't inspect possible damage to the stone slab at the shrine's entrance. I'm talking about a massive structure that is built on top of the entry point. As soon as possible, we must seal the Orosphere deep underground again. To do that, I need you to find a safe way to enter Dorado. Oh, she needs us to find a safe way. That's a lovely. Enter Dorado City again. Destroyed bridge may be related to Fat Badger or whatever we're facing. I think it'd be great if Fat Badger turned out to be a complete red herring. We find Fat Badger, he's like, this has nothing to do with me. Alright, so that happened.
Interesting. Apparently, yeah. So in the long run, we have to go talk to that blacksmith to get the sword to save Granny. But right now, we don't have to. We have to go southeast of Westside. There should be a ring of trees. Oh, so suspicious.
I went down in a burning ring of trees. Fat Badger's lair. Surprisingly easy to find.
You have beaten the game. Hey, it's my town. Come on down to my town.
Welcome to my town. I am the general contractor in charge of construction. What do you want to do?
Oh, hey. Jeez. They didn't explain what was going to go on in this thing.
Wow. Well,
I do know that in this thing this FAQ has a thing about my town that we could talk about maybe.
yeah, you know what? We definitely need to build a bar. Because I'm pretty sure I remember reading about the bar being essential to getting one of the companions. Beyond that, maybe we don't want to mess with this until we've had a chance to consult a fact, because we'd hate to fail to... Well, as some people say, that's that. Like, I'd hate to feel that we failed to min-max this place.
Yeah.
Do you want to change the name of the town? But we already made Britannia. I guess we thought we'd be allowed to build that.
Now, yeah, like, there's
2?
How many towns are there? See, here we can build our home, a weapon shop, a tanning salon.
Well, do we want to get started on this?
Well, I don't know that we necessarily want to. I think it might be something we talk about, figure out.
Yeah, well, you know how much time we spent consulting about this LP when not recording it. Oh boy, yeah, but boy, this is something that deserves a lot of careful thought and consideration, which we will probably not do before the next video. But that being said, we're just a little shy of 30 minutes. We've had ones go over, so I think we could probably call it here.
Okay.
I mean, unless you can really think of something we can accomplish in the next 2 minutes.
No, I don't think so. Not unless we wanted to ruin our town.
Like, wreck our town forever. Our town. I guess we could change it from my town to our town.
Do you remember what the other town was called before it was called Britannia?
It was close to Orin because we were making jokes about how it laughs at you when you ask it a direct question. So maybe we can call this town Riku.
Oh, well.
This is Lulu Town. It's named after another forgotten character. Yeah, alright, folks. So I guess when we come back, we may or may not get some construction going on in our town. Come on down to our town, or my town, or a town, some town. But whatever we do next time, we'll do it next time. I'm Mysterious JG.
I'm Zerfall.
Thank you guys very much for watching. And I really hope the audio worked out this time.
Yes.
Bye-bye.